Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this intuitive reading, this intuitive message, this tarot card reading, tarot card message for Keke Jabbar. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot, sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're always here, welcome back, friend. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. All right. Just sending her high vibrations. As you all know, energy doesn't die. So let's tap in on this energy and see what spirit wants me to say and or share, moving in love and light. So there's a swirl of communication around her energy. There's also, it feels like spirit is like, what is it that you want? What is it that you request? And spirit is nearby. And spirit is watching and observing her energy. Spirit is acknowledging at the heart of it, she wants peace. In one hand, there is an instrument. In the other hand, there is a beverage. Again, there is a practice of divination and her needing to get grounded. There's an energy of throwing three sheets to a wind, blowing off steam, rebellion, merriment, overindulgence, and wanting to escape, because this energy happened very quickly. The transfer of energy happened quickly, but it also feels like there's something like, it just feels like her energy didn't know. It feels like there's this energy of being pounced upon, affecting the heart chakra. This also affects the sacral chakra, and this is also emotional. There's this energy of go get it, required and inspired action. Now is a time, readiness, and follow through. It just feels like something happens so quickly, and it just feels like it feels like she wasn't ready. And it's layered, because there's also this energy of wanting to escape, and then it happened quickly. Wanting to escape, and then it happening quickly, and wanting to escape because you're blowing off steam, if that makes sense. Spirit is also acknowledging, bless her heart. This is just acknowledging she had a big heart, full of friendship, appreciation, devotion, worthiness, caring, and playful teasing. Caring and playful teasing, okay? There's another message in here for Keke Jabbar. So, Spirit is acknowledging around her energy, it's raining cats and dogs. There's a temporary intensity, lots of emotion, could be a water sign. There's an energy of intensity, surrender, this too shall pass, release, and a cleansing. Just seems very emotional still, okay? Thank you, Spirit. There's this energy of the dog, loyalty, acknowledging that there was loyal people around her, but there's also this energy of her being loyal as well, like she was a loyal person. Spirit says loyalty and belonging. The dog card is a reminder of faithfulness. Are you steadfast in your community to your loved ones? Are you a dedicated member of your pack? Consider the importance of your interconnectedness and the role that teamwork plays in survival. And there's all this energy of her still being around her family and friends, and her still acknowledging that she's a part of this pack, a part of this team, but also acknowledging that she was committed to her loved ones. She was a loyal loved one. That is what Spirit is acknowledging. Keke Jabbar. I hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly. Current energy. So, what is the message that Keke Jabbar would like to say? Thank you, Spirit. Moving in love and light is in the middle of the deck. Thank you. Spirit said, feeding crows. This is an energy of transformation. Wow. Okay. Seeking knowledge, seeking beauty in unexpected places. This is the same energy as the Six of Swords, leaving even though you don't want to, leaving and going to calmer waters, water sign energy, and or could be emotional, running away, escaping, traveling, moving on. Feeding crows supersedes all the other cards. And when you receive it, it is because you are still missing the lesson of your current circumstances. Take a moment to meditate on how your hardships are helping you to grow. Acknowledging that she had a lot of hardships, but she couldn't see the forest through the trees when it came to these hardships. Crows are often seen as pests by non-magical folk, but in the magical community, they are beautiful symbols of magic. They represent manifestation, shape shifting, and transformation. They will also warn you when you need assistance or fail to see danger. They are complex creatures, but one of the most beautiful animal energies to work with if you let them guide you. The fact that many people see them as ugly and disgusting only lends to their magic. And so there was this idea that she might have had that she was not a beautiful person, or that people viewed her as having an issue or not being beautiful. Crows teach us to find beauty in the ugly, the undesirable, and the discarded. There's this energy of her being undesirable and discarded. It's often your hardships and your darkness that offer the most opportunity for your growth, acknowledging that she dealt with hardships and she dealt with a dark part of herself, darkness within herself. There's this energy about having balance when it comes to tapping into your shadow self and making sure that you're not so much in the shadow that you can't see the light, and that you're not so much in the light that you can't acknowledge that you have a shadow. There's a need for balance with that, okay? But if you find crows upon you, it could be a sign to make the most of a bad situation. What you're going through now is shifting you, and while it's a hardship at the moment, someday you will realize your current challenge has prepared you for success. And so it just keeps reiterating that she was dealing with some challenges. She was struggling. It feels like, allegedly. Receiving this card is a sign that you are close to unlocking self-awareness that will change the entire course of your life, in which her life and the course of her life did. Okay. When it comes to Keke Jabbar, what is the tea? Thank you, Spirit. There's an energy of cock blocking. There's also this energy of the Queen rising, even though people were cock blocking, stepping into power. Thank you, Spirit. Praised. There's an energy of confusion, though. Let's tap it on this confusion. Like she was trying to, it was like a phoenix rising through the ashes. Even though there were some naysayers and there was some cock blocking, she was still trying to rise and be praised and step into her power and step into the spotlight. But in the middle of the deck, there was some confusion. So my question is, where is this confusion coming from? Why the confusion for Keke? Thank you, Spirit. Spirit said that there was an energy of her being directionless, her having an issue with moving forward. And this has to do with a happiness hater. This has to do with something about a marriage and having to do with dealing with some stress around marriage, maybe even a third party. Spirit is acknowledging that this made her sad. This made her feel like she was hurt. This made her feel upset. This also has to do with marrying for money. This also has to do with some legal issues, okay? There's a lot of things coming out now. There has to do with someone looking her up and researching her and studying her info. And this person is a player in the game. What game? What game? What game? Okay, what game? And she feels like she got played. She feels like she got played. Okay, Spirit just keeps saying that because somebody was a wolf in sheep's clothing. She feels like she got played. This also has to do with some child neglect. Now, it feels very layered. It feels like someone may have accused her of it, but it also feels like she herself was a product of it. Bad parenting, scared, or hates a parent having issues with a parent, etc. Okay, all right. What do the ancestors want me to share? Moving in love and light for Keke. Spirit said meditation, the sacred art of stillness, when the mind finds serenity and the soul discovers its essence in the quietude of the present moment. Silence. There was a lot going on, especially in her mind. Spirit is saying silence. Silence there. Thank you, Spirit. There is a sacred art of stillness and trying to get the mind in control, trying to find some serenity. All right, Keke Jabbar, current energy. Spirit said that she's a natural leader, very charismatic in the area of business, but also in the area of romance, taking control, bold, and made some daring decisions. Subconsciously, she was strong. She had inner strength. She loved herself. She was focusing on being calm and fearless and being brave and overcoming self-doubt. So there was some self-doubt. But in the middle of the deck, she's acknowledging there were lies, manipulation, theft, risky behavior, and getting away with it. What was one of her biggest obstacles, or some of her biggest obstacles? I read biggest obstacle in reverse. Recklessness was an obstacle. Lack of self-control is an obstacle, and an excess of something, creating a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression, a lot of sadness with the Temperance card in reverse. With the Two of Pentacles in reverse, there's also a need for poor financial decisions. So poor financial decisions was an obstacle. Loss was an obstacle. Financial mess was an obstacle. Conflict resolution is an obstacle. Harmony is an obstacle. Success is an obstacle with the Five of Wands, fizzling out that passion, that fire in the area of business, but also in the area of romance. What does she want the collective to know? Keke Jabbar, what does she want the collective to know? Spirit is acknowledging her spirit is still, it feels like there's this energy of limbo. There's this energy of not completely connected. Thank you, Spirit. Connecting to the situation, what's transpired. She wants the people to know that there was lies, manipulation, theft, risky behavior, and getting away with it. And that she was trying to be strong. It just keeps, listen, Spirit has a way of doing what Spirit wants to do. And so we're going to let Spirit move. There's this energy of her trying to be very strong and very calm and focus on self-love and being fearless and brave and overcoming self-doubt in this area. Okay. She's acknowledging she was a natural leader. These cards are coming right back out. She was charismatic, taking control, bold, and making daring decisions. But there's also this energy of her saying she was working too hard. And there's this energy of dependency and it creating her to have no style. Like she's so dependent on it. She's not who she is. It doesn't come off as an individual. It doesn't come off as, someone who I'm trying to think of the word. Unique. Okay, as someone who was unique. It just made her look very plain. With the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And Spirit is saying, in this energy, she lost momentum. It created a lot of chaos and waiting with the Eight of Wands in reverse, okay? Spirit said failure, no reward, lack of confidence, and the Six of Wands in reverse. And Spirit said because of this, she gave up. It's the energy of giving up, paranoia, and even stubborn. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.